How did you do it?
So, I started way back, and I think as far back as in 2005, I registered my own construction company. Okay. Even though I do a lot of business, I know many folks out there, my friends, my schoolmates, and all of that, they know me that I'm very, very business-minded. I like buy and sell, but then I also like doing, building stuff, because I have qualifications in building management, building technology, and stuff like that. So when it comes to building, I am very in tune. So I started way back, and I began to build properties for people.
Okay.
So if people outside Ghana, and sometimes people here, I'm also a quantity surveyor as well. So I can quantify a building, I can calculate the number of blocks and everything, the cement, everything. I put it together, and then say, if I tell you that it's going to cost you like $1 billion, then the old Ghana city billion, and say, okay, I had a contract from a woman who the project was almost like I think 2.5 billion or something like that.
Ghana cities or dollars?
That was way back.
Way
Ghana
back.
city. And so, it was all the trust, right? People need to trust you.
Okay.
You have to be a trustworthy person, because how can people entrust you with huge sums of money like that?
True.
So you have to be good. My hallmark and my integrity is something that I don't let go. Right? I don't really care about the money and all of that. People that know me that my yes is my yes.
Yeah.
I don't live anyhow.
Okay.
So with that, people entrust me with such things, right?
So these are some of your successes.
So these are some of my successes.
The dignity,
the dignity,
trust
the integrity, that kind of.
So
giving me that opportunity, building for them, came to Accra, gave me another contract, and even though I work with other people, I work with in places like Rich Baby, I work with Precise Creation, I work with NCR, Ghana, building ATMs. A lot. I'm a project person. So along that line, I was thinking of my own and still having my business, works and housing and all of that. So I built a portfolio of engineers, engineers from, I'm talking about engineers, right, who have their boys, like,
that they work with. Yeah.
Exactly. So I built a wide range of, even though I live in America, still all these people, it's just a phone call. Yeah. And they know the type of things I like, quality, and all of that.
Earlier on, you were talking about certifications. I mean, how you obtain them. If someone wants to get into that business, how do they go about this?
So, thank God today, you don't have to necessarily go to have like a graduate degree or something like that. There are certifications that, the quantity surveying, bricklaying. There are certifications in doing all these things. Building management, real estate, so many things. Just Google. You don't have to necessarily be in a classroom, right? You can just go online and do that. And determined people, all of us use smartphones, right? Yeah. A lot of smart people would use that to learn, right? What are the first steps to take in being a real estate? And I wouldn't see, this is an industry that if somebody wants to give you a project, you're not looking at your certificate.
That's true.
It's all by
the trust. Yeah.
The integrity, and know that, okay, if I give my money to this person, he's able to deliver.
Yeah.
Right? We have people calling us from all over the world, right? And it's amazing. It's amazing. And sometimes you don't even have capacity because people have entrusted us so much that I go like, wow. And it's all based on word of mouth. The guy, the guy is good. This guy, he won't take your money. This company, NK Lock, they won't take your money. And we are not here to take people's money. No. We are here to work with dignity, integrity, to make sure that your dream, which we share with you, is going to come to.
It's going to come true. All right. Let me quickly ask you this before we wrap up. I wanted to find out, if you start this business, how do you secure your first deal?
Okay, that's
one or two tips just to help people out there.
Okay, so that's a very good question. How do you
secure your first deal? Yeah.
Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste to enjoy like, okay, oh yeah, I had, you know, the thing is, the tendency for you to land your first project is your, you know, you don't want to make your profit margin so huge. Right? Sometimes you need to go even beyond and need to introduce certain things, you know, the materials, the mixes and all, even your concrete mix, you know, just building something quality for somebody, for them to see how unique you
can go.
And then from there, the referrals
would help you to secure.
Would help you to, you know. So your first one, connections, building integrity, trust, and all of that will let somebody entrust you with a project. And you making sure, knowing where you want to go, you ought to deliver
and
the best
above, so that the next time
exactly the tendency that your first you might not make any gig or the margin of profit might be very little.
Yeah, you shouldn't be bothered about that.
Correct.
Just be more about the trust and
we've done projects that we have lost. We lost, but hey, I know that I'll lose today, but
tomorrow you would win.
But the fact that the customer is happy and shows appreciation, you know, and we've gotten so many businesses out of it, which is
that means you're in business. You've got a launch coming with one of your apartments this weekend. How is it going to go? So are we invited?
Yes, we are inviting everybody. NK Luxury. We are not into only real estate. Yes, we are into real estate. We are into furnished condos, apartments. It's a touch of class, beauty at its best. You know, most of you have seen it on YouTube, our social media platforms, and all of that. It's not just a fluke. Even when I got here in Ghana and I went there, I was like, this is beautiful more than I see in the photos and the videos.
Wow.
This is well crafted.
It's well crafted.
Right? We want people to come. NK Luxury launch. We are launching. The business does exist. However, we are launching it in a grand style, especially this type of condos and furnished apartments. And you know, we're doing car rentals. So people who are, you know, traveling from far and near, you know, and you don't have car, we have luxurious cars, Range Rovers, Land Cruisers, you know, that, you know, just call us. And so we are launching that.
So, I mean, if someone wants to learn about this, I mean, the final question, how do they get to you as we wrap up?
So
they want to learn, they want to get into the real estate business.
So if you want to get into the real estate, you know, like I said from beginning, you know, do your due diligence.
How do they come to you?
Oh, so coming to me is not a problem. You just find me from all social media platforms. You know, just type NK Luxury, right? And our flyers, if you go to, you know, our social media, you know, you see our telephone numbers and everything. My telephone number is also there. You can reach me. Just, you know, say hi, you know, and this is what you want. You know, we are very, very responsive. Integrity is our priority. And so we don't disrespect anybody. We respect everybody, you know, your time, you know, and we will give you a lot of information.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Daniel Acquaye, who is a real estate entrepreneur. And we've been talking about property flipping businesses. I hope you learned one or two. So yes, thank you very much for joining us. And on Saturday, we shall be there to grace the occasion.
All right. Thank you.
Anyways, we're taking a quick commercial break. When we come back, there's sports. Do stay.